Hi, welcome to my kitchen. I am Norma. I'm a low carb coach, and I am not in my usual kitchen. We are on location in Florida working on our property. So if you hear a bunch of noise hammering, please ignore that. But I am a low carb coach, and I help people who struggle with carbs and sugar go from feeling overweight and sluggish to feeling really good in their own skin so they can have a healthier lifestyle. And I do that by sharing lots of really great recipes, low carb, sugar free recipes that help me reverse the signs of prediabetes. I do that to help you realize that living a low carb, sugar free lifestyle is tasty and fulfilling, and you don't have to feel like you are, really neglecting yourself of anything. So make sure that you hit the notification bell and subscribe so you are notified every time I pull up a great recipe, because I promise you, even if you aren't living a low carb, sugar free lifestyle, that these recipes are really tasty and you're going to love them. And I try to make it as simple and easy as possible. So today I'm sharing with you a recipe that I created from my kitchen back at home before I left, and it is a egg roll in a bowl. It's very flavorful. It doesn't have any sugar, but it has a sugar substitute, and it's got a little kick in it because it's got a little chili and garlic, and I think you're going to really love it. So make sure that you stick around, and let's write this recipe down. So let's get started.
We're going to start with chopping up 3 green onions, and we're going to chop the whites off of the green onions, and we're going to separate them. The whites we're going to use to cook with, and then the greens we're going to use to top as a sprinkling on top of our egg roll in a bowl once it's all finished. And then we're going to get 3 garlic cloves, and we're going to mince them really well. And I actually liked to just kind of roughly chop them so they're still kind of a little bit chunky. And those are going to go in with our meat. And then you're going to get a fresh ginger root, and you're going to shave it down to a good, I think the recipe calls for a teaspoon, but I probably used about a tablespoon. So pretty much just measure with your heart. And then into a medium saucepan with about a tablespoon of avocado oil or olive oil, you're going to add the ginger, and you're going to add your green onions, the whites of the green onions, and then a pound of ground turkey. And I use this handy dandy tool that I have listed in my Amazon shop if you're interested in. It helps you actually break that up into little clumps. It's a really great little tool to have. If not, then you just use a regular spoon. And then I generously seasoned it with garlic salt and black pepper. And you just, again, measure with your own heart however much salt and pepper you desire. And then you brown it, and you just kind of keep cooking it. And then we're going to make our sauce. And the sauce is so tasty. You can use whatever chili oil that you desire. It can be an Asian chili flavored oil, or I actually used the Trader Joe's chili oil that they had. Just anything that's got a little kick to it, that's going to give your sauce a little bit of extra spice. And then the fresh ginger, fresh garlic and fresh ginger as well. Some more ginger root here is going to give it a really good extra flavoring. And then I actually added a little bit of more kick by adding some red pepper flakes to it. And then to the pan of already browned and cooked turkey, you're going to put a whole bag of coleslaw. And it's almost going to seem like it's not going to fit. But as you keep stirring it, it will start to cooking up. And if it starts to stick a little bit, mine was actually sticking a little bit, so I just added a little bit of water to give it a little bit more steam. And then it softens up and it cooks down, and then it's ready for your sauce. So once you're ready for the sauce, then you grab it and you just pour it in there until it's all incorporated. And my pan is still over a low heat right now. So you want to continue cooking it over a low heat and warm that sauce up in your egg roll in a bowl while it's cooking. And right now we're going to make a well, and we're going to pop our egg in there. So now you actually have an egg roll in a bowl. We're going to cook it up. I chose not to season the egg because I think you got plenty of seasoning in there. And then you serve it up immediately. You want to make sure that this is served nice and fresh and hot. And over your serving dish, you want to sprinkle your green onions. And then I also sprinkled a furikake seasoning. It's a rice seasoning, the furikake seasoning. And there you go. Egg roll in a bowl. Sugar-free, low carb. Delicious.